All right, take a look at this. I got this sweet new dry erase board because I was wasting reams of paper. It's got like magnets and stuff. I could put like the magnets here. I'll just do that for now. That sounds like fun. All right, anyway, this week we're doing function notation. So this might be new territory for a lot of you, but we'll get through it this week and take the test when we're ready. It's going to be important, especially as you move on to later pre-calculus and early calculus. It's important to understand this language because it's used quite a bit, and if the teacher still has to use sort of layman's terms to get to these processes, it gets a little bit tedious. So, this will be time well spent. So, number one, we've got k of x equals 4x plus 1. And they're asking to find k of 2. So k of 2 equals what? Remember, this isn't k times x. It's the same notation, but it's the same looking notation, but it's a completely different thing. This is k as a function of x. So to put 2 through the k machine, we're going to plug 2 into this equation here. So it's going to be 4 times 2 plus 1, which equals, well, 4 times 2 is 8. 8 plus 1 is 9. So there's your answer to number 1. And for number 2, I'll move the magnets right here. That's what I'll do. Let's put that one right there. Sweet. All right, number 2, we have f of t. Let's see, number 2, we have f of t equals 4t minus 5. And we're going to find f of negative 7. So again, to put negative 7 through the f machine, we're going to take it, multiply it by 4, and subtract 5. So it's going to be 4 times negative 7 minus 5. 4 times negative 7 is negative 28. And negative 28 minus 5 is negative 33. 20 minus 5. Yeah, 33. Never trust my arithmetic. Number 3. We got w of a. The w function of a is, w as a function of a is 2a minus 5. Now you want to find w of 7. What happens when we put 7 through the w machine? Well, we're going to get 2 times 7 minus 5. 2 times 7 is 14, and 14 minus 5 equals 9. I just realized I didn't think this through. I got to figure out a way to erase this thing. I'll just use my hand for now. We'll get a paper towel for the next video. I'll be smarter. Oh, that's a mess. Okay. All right, number 4. We have f of n multiplied by the u. Looks like fun, right? Just kidding. F of n equals 3n minus 4. Okay, we're asked to find f of 10. So that's we're gonna put 10 through the f machine. So it's going to be 3 times 10. Anytime we see an n, we're going to plug in a 10. So it's going to be 3 times 10 minus 4. 3 times 10 is 30. 30 minus 4 is 26. Number 5. We have f of x, which is the most common one. You'll see f of x is a very common function notation. So f of x equals negative 2x squared minus 2. We're asked to find f of negative 1. What happens when we put negative 1 through the f machine? Well, it's going to be negative 2 times negative 1 squared. Guess that could be inside or outside the parentheses. Doesn't make a difference. Minus 2. So we'll have to do this exponent first per order of operations. So it's negative 1 squared is going to be just 1. 1 times negative 2 is negative 2, and negative 2 minus 2 is negative 4. if this part was a little confusing for you, make sure you review your order of operations. We're going to have basically -1 squared, which is 1. 1 times -2 is -2, and -2 minus 2 is, of course, -4. Number 6. P of t is defined as t to the third plus 5t. We're going to find p of -4. Okay, so it's going to be -4 to the third plus, now whenever we see a t, we're going to plug in this -4, so it's going to be 5 times -4. -4 to the third, well, -4 times -4 is 16, and then 16 times -4 is going to be -64. And then 5 times -4 is going to be -20. And that all equals -84. And boy, it'd be great if you had something to wipe this off with. Oh, here we go. We'll just do this. Much better. Should have invested in an eraser. All right, number 7. We have h of t equals -2t squared minus 3t. This looks like a good time to put the magnet right here. That seems like number 7. That's the number 7 position. All right, we're asked to find h of -3. h of -3. Okay, so we're going to, anytime we see a t, we're going to put a -3 through the h machine, and that instruction is basically anytime we see a t, we're going to plug in a -3. So we have -2 times -3 squared minus 3 times t, which is -3. So 3 times -3. Okay, -3 squared is going to be 9. -3 times -3 is a positive 9. Times -2 is going to be -18. Minus 3 times -3, that's going to be a -9, but we're subtracting it, so we're subtracting a -9, which is the same, great, same as adding 9. So -18 plus 9 is, of course, -9. Number 8. I just realized I can write as big as I want because I'm not wasting paper. This is fantastic.